Inflammation is often described as the root of many chronic illnesses. And when it comes to the heart, this couldn't be more true. While short-term inflammation helps the body heal, chronic, low-grade inflammation quietly damages blood vessels, promotes plaque buildup, and increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Fortunately, the foods we eat, especially the herbs and spices we choose, can play a major role in calming this internal fire. For seniors looking to protect their cardiovascular health naturally, few strategies are as accessible, flavorful, and effective as incorporating anti-inflammatory spices into daily meals. Spices are far more than just flavor boosters. Many are rich in bioactive compounds like polyphenols, flavonoids, and essential oils that help reduce oxidative stress, suppress inflammatory pathways, and improve blood flow. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs that often target one specific symptom, spices work in harmony with the body, supporting not only the cardiovascular system, but also digestive health, immune function, and metabolism. And the best part? These healing ingredients are easy to use and require no prescription, just a sprinkle here and there, woven into your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. For older adults, this approach is especially powerful. As the body ages, inflammation tends to increase, even without obvious signs. This silent inflammation accelerates arterial stiffness, disrupts cholesterol balance, and makes the heart work harder with every beat. But by adding spices with natural anti-inflammatory properties to your meals, you can gently soothe this process from within, supporting heart health, easing joint discomfort, and improving your overall vitality. In today's video from Active Healthcare, we'll introduce you to 7 anti-inflammatory spices that deserve a place in every heart-friendly meal. Each one is backed by science, easy to incorporate into everyday cooking, and capable of helping you reclaim a sense of control over your heart health. Whether you love savory stews, roasted vegetables, hearty soups, or soothing teas, these spices can elevate your meals and protect your heart with every bite. Let's dive into the healing power of your spice rack and discover how a few simple additions to your plate can help reduce inflammation naturally, nourish your arteries, and support a stronger, more resilient heart. One meal at a time. Part 1. Turmeric, the golden spice that fights inflammation at its core. Among all anti-inflammatory spices, turmeric stands out as a powerhouse, particularly for those looking to support heart health and reduce inflammation naturally. This bright golden yellow root, commonly used in Indian and Southeast Asian cuisine, contains a potent compound called curcumin, which has been widely studied for its ability to suppress chronic inflammation, lower oxidative stress, and improve vascular function. For seniors, incorporating turmeric into daily meals is a simple, natural way to defend against the silent internal inflammation that contributes to cardiovascular disease. Curcumin works by inhibiting inflammatory molecules such as NF-κB and COX-2, which are known to trigger and sustain inflammation in the blood vessels. It also boosts levels of natural antioxidants in the body, helping to neutralize free radicals that can damage arterial walls. Numerous studies have shown that curcumin can improve endothelial function, that is, the ability of blood vessels to expand and contract effectively, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure and preventing atherosclerosis. Furthermore, curcumin helps reduce LDL oxidation, a key factor in plaque formation and heart attacks. Let's meet Ruthie Bellamy, an 82-year-old retired librarian from Asheville, North Carolina. Ruthie had always enjoyed cooking, but after a diagnosis of early-stage heart disease, she became more intentional about the ingredients she used. She started adding ground turmeric to her lentil soups, scrambled eggs, and even her morning oatmeal, blending it with a dash of black pepper to enhance absorption. Initially unsure about the flavor, she quickly grew to love its warm, earthy taste. Over the course of several months, Ruthie's efforts paid off. Her blood pressure readings became more stable, and her CRP levels, a marker of inflammation, dropped noticeably. Her cardiologist was pleasantly surprised, and Ruthie felt empowered. "I used to think medicine was my only option," she said, "but now my spice cabinet is part of my therapy." She even began brewing turmeric tea with lemon and honey in the evenings, a habit that helped her relax and improved her sleep. To get the most benefit from turmeric, it's important to combine it with a pinch of black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. You can add turmeric to stews, soups, roasted vegetables, rice dishes, or blend it into smoothies and teas. Just 1/4 teaspoon daily can make a meaningful difference, especially when paired with heart-healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. As Ruthie from Asheville discovered, turmeric isn't just a spice. It's a daily tool for soothing inflammation and strengthening the heart from within. By making it a regular part of your meals, you're not just seasoning your food. You're supporting your arteries, calming your immune system, and giving your heart the golden gift of healing. Part 2. Ginger, the warming root that combats inflammation and supports circulation. Ginger is far more than a flavorful addition to cookies and teas. It's a time-tested medicinal root with powerful anti-inflammatory and cardiovascular supporting properties. For seniors looking to reduce chronic inflammation and promote better blood flow, ginger offers a gentle yet effective solution that can be easily added to daily meals and beverages. Its main active compounds, gingerols and shogols, are responsible for its sharp flavor and wide-ranging health benefits, including its ability to lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and fight oxidative stress. Ginger works by blocking pro-inflammatory pathways in the body, particularly the production of compounds like prostaglandins and leukotrienes that drive inflammation in the blood vessels. It also acts as a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps widen blood vessels and improve oxygen delivery to tissues, lightening the heart's workload and improving overall cardiovascular function. In addition, ginger possesses mild blood-thinning properties, which may help reduce the risk of clot formation and stroke, especially in older adults with sluggish circulation. Let's meet Reginald "Reggie" Glover, an 80-year-old retired florist from Albany, New York. Reggie had been managing high blood pressure and borderline high LDL cholesterol for years and was told to watch his salt and sugar intake. But what really changed his routine was learning how ginger could naturally support his heart. With guidance from his daughter, a nutritionist, Reggie began adding fresh ginger slices to his green tea, grating ginger into stir-fries, and even blending a little into his morning smoothie with spinach and banana. After incorporating ginger into his routine 5 days a week, Reggie began noticing small but meaningful changes. His hands and feet, once cold from poor circulation, felt warmer. His morning blood pressure readings were more stable, and during his next checkup, his doctor reduced the dosage of one of his medications. "I used to think ginger was just for stomach aches," Reggie said with a chuckle, "but it's become my heart's best friend." For best results, try using fresh ginger root, peeled and finely grated, in cooking or steeped in hot water for tea. You can also use ground ginger in oatmeal, curries, or spice blends. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons per day of fresh ginger, or about half a teaspoon of ground ginger, is enough to provide heart-supportive effects. If you're on blood-thinning medication, it's a good idea to discuss ginger intake with your doctor to ensure it fits safely into your regimen. As Reggie from Albany discovered, ginger isn't just warming to the taste, it's warming to the arteries, gently promoting better circulation, easing inflammation, and helping the heart do its job more efficiently. With its comforting aroma and wide culinary uses, ginger is an easy, affordable spice that adds more than just flavor to your plate. It adds strength and vitality to every beat of your heart. Part 3. Cinnamon, the sweet spice that balances blood sugar and soothes the heart. Cinnamon has long been cherished for its warm, comforting aroma and its ability to add natural sweetness to food without relying on sugar. But beyond its culinary appeal, cinnamon is a potent anti-inflammatory spice with remarkable benefits for heart health, especially for older adults dealing with high cholesterol, high blood sugar, or metabolic syndrome. Its primary active compounds, including cinnamaldehyde and various polyphenols, work at the cellular level to reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and lower LDL cholesterol, making it one of the most versatile heart-supportive spices you can add to your daily meals. One of the unique strengths of cinnamon is its ability to reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, which, when left unchecked, contribute to systemic inflammation and increase the risk of developing heart disease. By stabilizing blood sugar, cinnamon helps reduce oxidative stress, a major trigger of arterial damage. It also supports lipid metabolism, with studies showing that regular intake of cinnamon can lower triglycerides, reduce total cholesterol, and even raise HDL, the good cholesterol, in certain individuals. For seniors looking to manage multiple risk factors, cinnamon offers a sweet and simple solution. Let's meet Francesca "Franny" Boudreau, a 78-year-old retired tailor from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Franny was recently diagnosed with prediabetes and was determined to make lifestyle changes before needing medication. Her dietitian recommended starting small, beginning with cinnamon. Franny began sprinkling ground cinnamon on her morning oatmeal, stirring it into black coffee, and even adding a dash to roasted sweet potatoes and carrot soup. "It felt like I was indulging," she said, "but I was actually helping my heart." Within 3 months, Franny's fasting blood sugar levels had improved, and she'd lost several pounds without drastic changes to her meals. More impressively, her LDL cholesterol dropped by 18 points, and her triglycerides fell to within normal range. Her doctor was thrilled, and Franny felt more in control of her body than she had in years. "That little brown powder changed everything," she said with a smile. For heart and metabolic health, it's best to use Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes labeled as true cinnamon, as it contains lower levels of coumarin, a naturally occurring compound that, in high doses, may strain the liver. Ceylon cinnamon has a milder, sweeter taste and can be used daily without concern. Aim for about half to 1 teaspoon per day, sprinkled into warm dishes, baked into healthy treats, or blended into smoothies and teas. As Franny from Baton Rouge discovered, cinnamon offers a flavorful way to fight inflammation, manage blood sugar, and support cardiovascular wellness, all without a single pill. With its sweet, earthy aroma and incredible versatility, cinnamon proves that even the smallest ingredients can have the biggest impact on your heart's health. Part 4. Garlic, nature's vascular protector with powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. Few ingredients have earned as much respect in both the kitchen and the medicine cabinet as garlic. Known for its bold flavor and unmistakable aroma, garlic is far more than a seasoning. It's a potent anti-inflammatory and cardiovascular supporting spice with centuries of use in traditional medicine. For seniors focused on protecting their heart, garlic offers a natural way to lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, prevent blood clots, and calm inflammation throughout the vascular system. The active compound in garlic, allicin, is formed when garlic is chopped, crushed, or chewed. Allicin has been shown to inhibit inflammatory enzymes, reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, and support nitric oxide production, which helps arteries relax and maintain flexibility. This action improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure, both critical for reducing the heart's workload. Regular garlic intake has also been linked to reduced plaque buildup in the arteries and better regulation of triglycerides, making it a truly heart-protective food. Let's meet Mortimer "Morty" Calhoun, an 88-year-old retired blues guitarist from Jackson, Mississippi. Morty had been battling high blood pressure for decades and experienced occasional dizziness and fatigue. Tired of increasing medication dosages, he asked his primary care physician about natural alternatives to support his treatment plan. His doctor recommended adding fresh garlic to his diet, noting its ability to support vascular function and lower inflammation. Morty started by incorporating 1 clove of raw garlic per day, finely minced and added to his lunch or dinner. Sometimes he stirred it into a homemade vinaigrette, other times into warm mashed beans or steamed greens. Within 8 weeks, Morty's blood pressure readings dropped by 10 points, and he reported more energy, clearer focus, and even better sleep. "It's like my veins loosened up," he said with a laugh, "and I haven't needed an afternoon nap in weeks." For maximum benefit, garlic should be chopped or crushed and allowed to sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This resting time activates the allicin. While raw garlic offers the strongest effects, it can also be roasted, sautéed, or blended into soups, sauces, and dressings. If the flavor is too intense, aged garlic extract is a gentler supplement option with many of the same benefits. As Morty from Jackson discovered, garlic is more than flavor. It's function. Just a clove a day can offer deep anti-inflammatory and heart-strengthening support, helping blood vessels stay flexible and free-flowing. With every savory bite, garlic brings warmth, character, and healing, reminding us that the most powerful medicine often comes from the simplest, most natural ingredients. Part 5. Black pepper, the quiet enhancer that amplifies anti-inflammatory power. Black pepper might seem like a simple table spice, but it holds a surprisingly powerful role in heart health, especially when used alongside other anti-inflammatory ingredients. Its active compound, piperine, not only offers its own subtle benefits but also acts as a bioavailability enhancer, dramatically boosting the absorption and effectiveness of other heart-friendly spices like turmeric, ginger, and garlic. For seniors looking to get the most out of their nutrition, black pepper is a quiet but essential ally in reducing inflammation and supporting overall cardiovascular function. Piperine has been shown to modulate inflammatory responses by inhibiting molecules such as interleukins and prostaglandins, both of which play roles in chronic vascular inflammation. It also helps improve digestion and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all of which are essential for maintaining healthy arteries, reducing oxidative stress, and regulating blood pressure. When paired with curcumin from turmeric, piperine enhances its absorption by up to 2,000%, making it a key player in any heart-healthy spice combination. Let's meet Norma Jeannie Meadows, a 79-year-old retired high school science teacher from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Jeannie had long been interested in holistic health but felt overwhelmed by the complexity of supplements and powders. After reading about the synergy between turmeric and black pepper, she began simply adding both to her scrambled eggs in the morning and her roasted vegetables at dinner. With just those 2 spices and a few drops of olive oil, she created meals that were not only delicious, but deeply nourishing. Over the next few months, Jeannie began to notice small but steady improvements. Her joint stiffness reduced, her digestion felt smoother, and her blood pressure, which had been borderline high, settled comfortably into a healthier range. Her doctor encouraged her to keep doing what she was doing. "It felt like cheating," Jeannie laughed. "All I did was use more pepper, and everything worked better." To maximize the benefits of black pepper, it's best to use freshly ground peppercorns, as pre-ground versions may lose potency over time. A small daily amount, just a pinch added to meals, is enough to help enhance nutrient absorption and deliver mild anti-inflammatory effects. It's particularly useful when preparing dishes that already contain turmeric, garlic, or other heart-healthy ingredients, acting as a natural catalyst for better absorption and synergy. As Jeannie from Cheyenne discovered, black pepper may be humble, but it's essential. It plays a behind-the-scenes role in transforming good meals into powerful, heart-friendly fuel. So don't underestimate the power of a twist of the pepper grinder. It's one of the simplest, most affordable steps you can take to support a stronger, more resilient heart, one bite at a time. Part 6. Cayenne pepper, the spicy circulation booster that energizes the heart. Cayenne pepper might be best known for its fiery heat, but beneath that bold flavor lies a potent tool for promoting heart health. The active compound in cayenne, capsaicin, has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and even support healthy cholesterol levels. For seniors looking to energize their cardiovascular system naturally, adding small amounts of cayenne pepper to meals may offer a safe and effective way to keep the blood flowing and the heart strong. Capsaicin works by stimulating blood vessel dilation, which allows for easier blood flow and reduces strain on the heart. It also helps decrease levels of LDL cholesterol and triglycerides while preventing platelet aggregation, meaning it helps keep blood from becoming too sticky, reducing the risk of clots. Additionally, cayenne's thermogenic effect slightly raises body temperature, increasing metabolism and encouraging better oxygen delivery throughout the body. These combined effects make cayenne a standout spice for enhancing cardiovascular function while lowering inflammation at the source. Let's meet Cornelius Neil Durham, an 81-year-old retired streetcar operator from Richmond, Virginia. Neil had a long history of cold hands and feet due to poor peripheral circulation and was often fatigued after even mild activity. His daughter, a home health nurse, suggested he try incorporating cayenne into his meals in small, manageable doses. At first, Neil was skeptical. "I thought it was just for hot wings," he joked, but he agreed to try a pinch in his morning eggs and a dash in his evening soup. Within a few weeks, Neil began noticing improvements. His extremities stayed warmer during the day, he had more energy when climbing stairs, and his blood pressure readings, once slightly elevated, had normalized. Encouraged by the results, he continued using cayenne sparingly in sauces, beans, and roasted vegetables. During his next cardiology appointment, his physician noted a slight drop in LDL cholesterol and improved capillary refill in his extremities. "Spice saved my stamina," Neil smiled, "and it's got more kick than any coffee." When using cayenne, a little goes a long way. Start with just a small pinch, especially if you're not used to spicy foods. It pairs well with tomato-based dishes, stews, beans, greens, or even sprinkled lightly over avocado toast or sweet potatoes. Cayenne powder can also be added to herbal teas with lemon and honey for a warming circulation-boosting beverage. For those with sensitive stomachs, it's best to use it in meals rather than on an empty stomach. As Neil from Richmond discovered, cayenne is more than heat, it's heart fuel. With its ability to rev up circulation, lower blood pressure, and reduce inflammatory stress, cayenne pepper turns up the dial not only on flavor, but on cardiovascular vitality. With just a pinch a day, this bold spice helps you stay warm, energized, and heart-strong, naturally and deliciously. Part 7. Rosemary, the fragrant herb that protects the heart from oxidative stress. Rosemary is often recognized for its fresh, pine-like aroma and its role in seasoning roasted vegetables and meats. But few people realize that it's also a powerful anti-inflammatory herb with significant cardiovascular benefits. Rich in compounds like rosmarinic acid, carnosic acid, and flavonoids, rosemary helps reduce inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and protect the inner lining of blood vessels from oxidative damage. For seniors seeking natural ways to maintain healthy arteries and lower cardiovascular risk, rosemary is a fragrant and functional addition to any heart-friendly meal. One of rosemary's key actions lies in its antioxidant capacity. Oxidative stress, a condition where damaging free radicals overwhelm the body's natural defenses, plays a major role in the development of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of the arteries. Rosemary's unique polyphenols work to protect endothelial cells, the cells lining the arteries, preserving flexibility and preventing plaque buildup. Research also suggests that rosemary may help modulate blood pressure, reduce LDL oxidation, and improve overall lipid metabolism. Let's meet Winifred "Winnie" Harmon, a 77-year-old retired landscape designer from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Winnie had always appreciated the beauty of herbs in the garden, but it wasn't until her doctor flagged elevated inflammatory markers and early signs of vascular stiffness that she began exploring rosemary for its health benefits. Inspired by her love for Mediterranean cooking, Winnie started infusing her olive oil with sprigs of fresh rosemary, which she used to drizzle over salads, roasted carrots, and grilled fish. She also brewed a mild rosemary tea every evening, enjoying its soothing effects before bed. Over the course of a few months, Winnie noticed she was sleeping more soundly and experiencing fewer afternoon energy crashes. Her follow-up lab work revealed a decrease in C-reactive protein, a marker of systemic inflammation, and slight improvements in her blood pressure. Her doctor encouraged her to continue, especially since she'd made no other major lifestyle changes. "It's like my meals got an upgrade," Winnie said, "and so did my arteries." To incorporate rosemary into your heart-healthy routine, you can use fresh or dried sprigs in soups, stews, marinades, and vegetable dishes. It pairs well with olive oil, garlic, lemon, and root vegetables. You can also steep fresh rosemary in hot water to make a calming anti-inflammatory tea, or combine it with thyme and oregano for a flavorful, healing spice blend. If using dried rosemary, be sure to crush it slightly to release its aromatic oils. As Winnie from Santa Fe discovered, rosemary is more than a culinary accent. It's a cardiovascular ally. Its ability to fight inflammation and oxidative stress makes it a quiet guardian of the arteries, working behind the scenes to keep blood flowing smoothly and the heart functioning at its best. With each fragrant sprig or soothing sip, rosemary reminds us that nature has provided all we need to protect our hearts, if we only remember to taste, smell, and savor it. As we've explored in today's video, the path to a healthier heart doesn't always begin in a pharmacy. It often begins in your kitchen. These 7 anti-inflammatory spices, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, garlic, black pepper, cayenne, and rosemary, aren't just flavor enhancers. They are powerful, natural allies in the fight against the chronic inflammation that underlies heart disease, high blood pressure, and cholesterol imbalances. And the best part? You don't need a prescription, only a willingness to make small, flavorful changes to your daily meals. For seniors, these spices offer a safe and accessible way to gently support the heart without overwhelming the body. As we age, our immune system becomes more reactive, and low-grade inflammation can build up silently, damaging arteries and overworking the heart. But by incorporating these spices for heart health into regular cooking, you give your body a daily dose of protective compounds, flavonoids, antioxidants, essential oils that calm inflammation, support blood flow, and improve the overall function of your cardiovascular system. Beyond the science, these spices also bring warmth, variety, and joy to your meals. Whether it's the golden hue of turmeric in your morning oatmeal, the comforting heat of ginger tea, the earthy bite of garlic in your sautéed greens, or the relaxing aroma of rosemary in a homemade soup, these small touches transform ordinary meals into heart-friendly rituals of care. They remind us that food is not just fuel, it's a form of healing. At Active Healthcare, we believe that small daily choices create lasting impact. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one spice. Try a new recipe. Sprinkle a little cinnamon into your coffee or stir a dash of turmeric into your soup. These tiny adjustments, practiced consistently, can make a meaningful difference in your inflammation levels, blood pressure, and cholesterol over time. So tell us, which of these 7 anti-inflammatory spices are already in your kitchen? And which one will you start using more intentionally for your heart? If this video inspired you to rethink the way you spice your meals, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Active Healthcare, your companion in natural health, senior wellness, and joyful healing nutrition. Let's continue building stronger hearts, one flavorful bite at a time.